got
with
first
yeah. So
place
I'm
in my
happy.
Ganondorf, so I'm happy. I have my throne claimed. But you have a throne, though. Anyways, on to the first match.
So we're gonna.
Okay,
This is
button
looking like a
checks.
button
Yes, we're looking
check.
for button check. All right, so button checks right now. Anyways, this tournament put a emphasis on fun and just being able to
Play
take your
against your
time,
friends.
play, not seriously, play for fun. Play with your friends, do what you want to do, enjoy yourself. Now, granted, you know, we still have the more serious events, doubles, singles, going on, but just having that side event there just really, really puts it over the edge for me, in my opinion. So I enjoy this tournament a lot.
And so Harlock gonna take game one in a very, very
And a very, very
dominant
quick
punch.
fraction. Kodystri just going to SD to the blast zone.
He already knows.
Accidentally there.
He just can't win.
But he's trying. Oh, no. And, oh, we see the fortune foretold. Paper, scissors, rock didn't go this way either. So it's looking pretty rough out there for that man, Kodystri. But we'll see what he can pull out of his pocket.
I don't know, Matt. I don't think his lucky number's 13.
It may not be. But anyways, so again, I believe Harlock is now playing Diddy instead of Sheik as a main. So
I can kind of agree with the switch because, in my opinion, Diddy does have more reliable kill confirmed.
He does. I completely agree. I think Sheik is just maybe overall a better character, but definitely not easier to play. But disregarding that, Diddy versus Lucas on Battlefield, I'm not too certain of this matchup. I know Player 1 and Kodystri have played quite a bit, but it's been quite a while since I've seen them play. I don't think this is a terrible matchup for Lucas, but I definitely don't think he wins. Oh, never mind. Shout outs to Kodystri for the free knowledge drops. It's apparently the worst matchup ever for Lucas. I guess we may or may not find out why. But right off the bat, we see that Harlock taking his time, doing a great job poking here and there, but that one grabs and leading so much damage. Jab blocks.
Ooh. I would just like to point out that I really like the patience there from Kodystri, not overcommitting and trying to like get too overzealous over the fact that Harlock was at the ledge.
Oh yeah. Lucas definitely great character at ledge trapping in my opinion, just because tether grab is so good at covering roll and just stand up in place. But Harlock definitely not doing a bad job of keeping himself on stage and keeping himself out of the claws of Kodystri and his snake. Patience.
Oh, that was a good forward tilt from Kodystri there.
Oh
But
yeah.
it forced him to sort of get off him because he knew he was going to try and punish that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one thing that I could see is very underrated with Lucas. He actually has a pretty decent boxing game. Down tilt, relatively safe. Same thing with a couple of other his close range moves. Nair is pretty safe, or pseudo safe is what I'll call it. As long as you space it in a different way and keep your opponent guessing, it's not the easiest thing to punish. Lucas's jab also pretty good at being safe too. But right now,
Just for the most part, I would say one of the main things I would say about Kodystri's playstyle with Lucas is that it is like very safe, and he doesn't like overcommit with a lot of things.
oh yeah, but this is the thing. You don't really have much reason to. Oh man, that was super scary by Harlock. I don't think he meant to do that. I think that was just input error. But the thing with Lucas, okay, that's going to be a good first stock. Lucas's grab is so amazing for kills. It's ridiculous at what persistent kill at, especially with Rage. It's pretty close to Bowser in my opinion in terms of how good it is as a kill throw. It's just, you know, it's tethered, so it's not as reliable.
Realistically, like, but with my opinion on this grab, I feel as though like the grab itself, because it's a tether grab, is not the best, but his grab follow-ups.
Oh yeah, the
are
conversions are ridiculous. In my opinion, definitely super underrated. Actually, maybe some of the best grab conversions in the game when optimized.
Yeah.
But right now, Kodystri not really getting the grabs he needs. Not gonna do it. No, not yet. Without Rage, he's gonna be living for a while. I definitely see problems in this matchup. That's gonna do it though. Kodystri's.
Sweet spot forward air.
Oh yeah, it's gonna steal that first stock. I feel as if Kodystri's trying to win neutral, getting a couple of damage in with that PK fire. Harlock not rolling in the appropriate spots. But I feel as if Diddy just wins neutral just through forward air alone. I'd imagine it outspeeds everything Kodystri has on the ground. Diddy's forward air is frame 5. I don't think Lucas has anything that fast. Down tilt definitely is probably one of the best boxing moves in the game. And as we see here, Kodystri again can convert off the grabs. What we'll see here, damage. But at the same time, he has to be able to win neutral. And Diddy is just so effective at not letting him do that. Grab, not gonna do it. All right, Harlock still playing a solid game here. Back air.
We're starting to get to that percentage where both players are trying to be extra wary. Harlock doing a really good job of keeping him off stage because
That's so scary. I don't agree
just
with
what I
that
was saying,
decision at
yeah,
all.
because like there was really no real reason that he had to overextend like that, and it almost cost him big time.
Oh yeah, and even then it may be costing him. Kodystri is in control of the stage now. This is where it's really scary against Lucas. Without a jump, it's... Oh no. Not going to get a punish there. Smart landing. I'm not sure what Harlock is going for there. I still want to put it on an input error, but it's not looking too pretty for him right now. One grab, and that could be the stock. Good safe landing there. I respect that recovery. That was great. And that's going to do it. And a little bit of impatience on Kodystri's part is going to cost him that first game. Reaching for the up tilt there. Harlock not really showing any signs of jumping and neutral that often.
Yeah,
So
the only time I really noticed that Harlock was jumping for the most part was at the ledge.
oh, yeah.
But other than that, like as far as just like in the neutral, there wasn't really any reason for him to have gone for that because Harlock didn't show, like he didn't show any reason to believe that he would fall for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So solid stuff coming out there from Harlock. It's going to seal that game. Also, the other thing I noticed, Kodystri, in my opinion, or at least every time I've played him, tends to not like Battlefield or tri-platform stages. As you could see earlier, when he got the grab down throw conversion, didn't really kill Diddy just because of the high ceiling.
Yeah.
So definitely allowed Diddy to live longer, whereas, Diddy's super solid, super consistent kill conversions. They work pretty much anywhere. So we see the run to FD, which I think is a much more comfortable stage for Kodystri. Harlock not doing too bad of a job right now, though. So I've noticed one difference already is that Kodystri has so much room to retreat that it gives him time to play the PK Fire zone game, gives him time to throw out those dares and to pick, pry, and poke at the holes in Diddy's defense.
And honestly, there's no real reason why he shouldn't be playing that game right now because essentially it's been working. But like Diddy as a character, if you let him have an opening, he can really like he can capitalize off of it very well.
Oh yeah.
But I feel as though Lucas as a character, if he's able to get a grab, he can get those same type of conversions.
Oh yes.
Or rather the same, like with the same potential damage output. Also, I would just like to point out that the spacing on that PK Fire was amazing.
Oh yeah, you need that kind of space to be able to avoid Diddy. And great option coverage there coming out from Kodystri. Love the option, knew that it would be safe, and if it so much as tipped the toe of Diddy, that would have been a stock. And we see the PK Fires coming out, and Harlock not really having too many answers to it. Okay, nice back here.
Both these players playing extremely safe right now.
Oh yeah. Although I'd be a lot more scared for Diddy because this could be a kill.
Not
Not quite.
Yeah, just probably even maybe like 2% more. I feel that would have killed.
Oh yeah.
Nice roll read there with the dash attack.
Oh, and is able to spot dodge through that. Interestingly enough. Oof. Kodystri has to land. Where's he gonna go? All right.
Now,
That's
interesting about that interaction right there. That was a really good awareness and a good. I'm forgetting the word, but he maintained a good composure on his part to not waste his jump, so that he was able to use the jump at the right time to get out of that scenario and avoid losing the stock.
Oh yeah, and I want to say here, okay, that banana's gonna save his life. I want to say there, Harlock may be starting to overextend very slightly, not in the neutral, but just on the edge starting game, trying to catch Kodystri's jump, and as you can see there, he's giving up stage control to do it, which is not something you want to do. I definitely don't think you need to force it with Diddy, especially since his conversions again are super solid. You have a down tilt that's safe on block, you have a banana, there's plenty of ways to get the kill, just let it come to you. But Kodystri, not even giving him a chance to play neutral right now. Forward there, we're going to see the edge guard. And reverse down smash is going to take that game. So super solid stuff coming out there from Kodystri.
Answering back with the 2-stock. Now, realistically speaking, I feel as though the stage pick played a huge part in Cody's ability to zone him out and play his game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, realistically, as a Diddy, where would okay? I mean, it makes sense. Played really well on Battlefield. taking the Dreamland.
Oh yeah, definitely not a bad stage. If I had to choose, if I had to guess on Kodystri's ban, probably Smash Shield. Definitely not like it's a super small stage, and you definitely don't want to deal with Diddy, especially with his amazing frame data tilts aerial game. So Dreamland still a decent bit of room for Lucas to work with. Still has to deal with the tri-platform situation, but it's not too big of a deal. Now, one odd thing I'm seeing here is Harlock stopped going for down tilts. I'm not sure why, but I feel as if that was working really well for him before, but he just hasn't been down tilting. He hasn't really been doing monkey flips. That's another move that's really good in Diddy's toolset that gets him in when he needs to.
I feel as though this may be due to him not having as much familiarity with the character, because I can't really think of any reason why he wouldn't want to down tilt. I guess it may be in part due to the fact that he's been having trouble getting in for the most part.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't really make sense to down tilt on the other side of the stage where it looks nowhere near you.
Oh yeah, that's true. But at the same time, definitely keeping it super, super close. Kodystri not too far behind 100%. It's going to be off stage. Ooh, if he gets grabs there, that's going to be super scary. Harlock taking his time. Maybe not the best place to pull a banana. PK Fire, pretty fast projectile. Oh, if he gets grabbed here, it's going to be super scary.
Honestly, I feel as though with...
Is that going to do it? That's going to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to kill him.
So smart setup there coming out from Harlock. Gonna bait Lucas into, I believe, a forward air onto his banana. It's just gonna convert and kill him from there. All right, PK Fire, zoning coming out. Uh-oh.
Now Harlock is starting to get his game going.
Oh, yeah. Not gonna go for anything. Gonna play it safe with some claps on the ledge. Kodystri just needs this grab right now. Not able to get it. Harlock playing super, super safe, super, super patient.
He's not overextending. He's just sort of waiting for, in a sense, he's waiting for Kodystri to approach him because he knows he has to at this point.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And because he knows what he wants, he's doing a really good job of avoiding it.
Oh, yeah.
But that grab's going to go ahead and seal that stock. And with only 67%, it's definitely doable for either player.
Oh, yeah. One clean conversion from Kodystri, or one or two clean conversions, is definitely back in the room, a possibility for a win. But again, I agree with you from earlier. Like, Diddy is good against aggressive or defensive. Kodystri, Lucas, not so much. Just because Lucas, as a character, doesn't really have the tools to out-button Diddy up front. You know, down to being as great as it is, as much range as it has. It's definitely not something you want to deal with. And same thing with Banana. So I'm super, super afraid now because Harlock playing super close to that ledge. And we see Kodystri with a little bit of momentum here. What's he going to convert with? All right, Harlock
Very
just
smart
slow it
from
down.
Harlock. Just he's not going to approach because he knows he doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, there's enough time for Harlock to decide whether or not he wants to play the camping game or if he decides.
Okay, that's going to do it. I agree. Harlock definitely had the lead there and used that appropriately. So I want to say it was a little too late there for Cody. I don't feel as if he overextended with that hitbox, but at the same time, he did have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to work with, so that's plenty of time. No need to rush it.
Yeah.
I like the pre-K freeze option. Maybe stick to